morning, welcome to Waffle Wednesday. Haven't done one for a while, and I thought this morning, as it's the last Wednesday of 2020, we'd round the year off as well. Just following the missus in the Kia. It's going for its first MOT today, 3 years old on January the 4th, I think. So it's due its first MOT. We'll have had it just over 2 years now, I guess. I think it was just under a year old when we got it. So it's done about 24,000 miles. Can't see any issues with it really. And yeah, so I suppose very shortly she'll be looking at getting rid of that, because she doesn't like to keep a car any longer than 3 years really. So yeah, that's why I'm out and about this morning. Also, I guess we're all fed up of hearing of the COVID news, but I'm imagining later on this afternoon we'll all be in tier 4. Whee! Happy new tier, everybody. So yeah, it really is just a quick catch up. Thank you all that have stuck with it this year. I think we started in March. There's just over 700 of you now, creeping up slowly. It's a niche market, we know, Allegros and, you know, the cars that I do, really, the stuff that I do, but I really am grateful for those of you that stick with it, especially the, you know, the regular commentators who, we have a bit of banter, don't we, in the comments on most videos. So yeah, thanks to all of you, but specifically the ones that really stick with the channel, and the fun that we've had with this little car that has sort of changed my life a bit this year, really, I guess. You know, who'd have thought in March I've gone from going camping all the time to not being able to because of the lockdown and stuff. So the car sort of filled that gap, hasn't it, really? Introduced me to new friends and stuff, you know, met some really nice people, and some people who now I consider friends that I wouldn't have met because of the silly car. So it's been a great year in one way. You know, the COVID thing's been a nightmare, but if I look for positives, it's been a really good year car wise for meeting people. Don't go to single anybody out, because the car club that I joined was you know, a big thing in meeting people. But I really must thank my mate Lee, who helps me on the channel and also is a far better mechanic than me. He's been a really lovely bloke to meet, and I'd never have met him without the car. I know a few of you have commented it seems like we've known each other for years, and we haven't. We met for the first time in something like May this year. So it's been really good, the car, for stuff like that. So I'm thankful for this year in a way. It's been a bloody tough year for everybody, you know, with work and the worry and stuff, and even people losing people. You know, we've all had a crap year for some things like that. So yeah, that's it really. Just yeah, that's the Land Rover brakes. It's alright. Just at a roundabout. Don't want to waffle while that's go for it. Yeah, so yeah, strange year, but a good year. But thank you for those as well, the die-hard fans, we'll call them, of the channel, who've joined me on the Campervan channel as well. For those of you that didn't get the million plugs that I've done, I did start a channel when I got my new van, because the YouTube thing has become a great hobby as well. I don't really overly care if people watch, to be honest. I've found quite solace in talking to the phone and just rambling on, and if it helps one or two people, it makes me feel good. So when I got the new camper van, I obviously decided, well, I'll do a channel for that as well and keep them separate from this. The style's not dissimilar to this, because I can't change my sense of humour and the way I waffle and do stuff, but obviously there's no tinkering as such because it's a brand new van. All I'm doing at the minute with it is modifying things to suit the way that we go camping in it, if we ever go camping in it. We've stopped in it on the drive a few times, so yeah, but I mean, if you're interested, have a look at that channel, purely because, you know, while there's no car content, if you just want something to watch and you find my ugly mug vaguely interesting, then I'm still over there waffling away doing stuff. I know a few of you have joined, so thanks for that. It also shows as well that obviously the Allegro being a niche market, I started this channel in March and we've got 700 viewers or something like that, 700 subscribers. I started the Campervan channel in October with, you know, no content, just me waffling on about campervans. I've only done something like, they're going to need sorting for the MOT, aren't they? I'm going, which is at 83 days today, so yeah, there you go. Yeah, so the other channel, yeah, I think we're on nearly 600 subscribers in 2 months. Goes to show that obviously Allegro's a niche market and lots of people like campervans and stuff like that, I guess. So yeah, have a nosy over there if you want. On the subject of the Land Rover squeaking as it did, just a little update on this. Can't really fault it. There's a couple of little niggly faults with it. For some reason now the glow plug heater light has stopped working, so you have to guess how long you've held it on for and if it's going to start. And it starts, even in this freezing cold weather, it starts well, so could just be a dodgy bulb. I'll have a look at it when it gets warmer. Someone asked me yesterday in one of the comments when we went playing in the snow, am I going to keep the Land Rover on the road in the summer? Am I going to buy another car? Answer is I don't really know yet. I'm keeping the Land Rover, that's a given, but it's going to have a massive bill due in, well, I'm going to try and egg it out to February. So basically, as I've said before, it's got a huge oil leak from the transmission. It also needs a clutch. I mean, I can drop the clutch and it doesn't slip, but there's not a lot of clutch in it. So it needs a clutch, it needs a crankshaft bearing seal because it's leaking oil from there. The transmission box is leaking oil. It's like the Exxon Valdez outside our house. So there's big bucks to be spent there. It also needs an MOT, as I say, in 80 odd days, March to something. So I was going to get the clutch done straight after Christmas, but I've decided now to egg it all out until mid-February, late February, and then just give the Land Rover place the vehicle at the beginning of March and just say, right, fix it. So that's going to be a huge bill. Car-wise at the minute to replace it, yes, the miles per gallon is terrible, and do I need to use it in the summer? Don't know yet. The big thing is, obviously, when I had the Maestro, I was always going to run a third car. But since the COVID thing, obviously the missus now works from home 100% of the time, does a very rare site visit now, so her car just sits there. So I've been using her car 2 days a week just to keep it running, and also to sort of offset the fuel costs in this. So will I get another car? Answer is don't know. I don't want to get rid of the Land Rover, I don't want to get rid of the Allegro. So having another car, with her car sitting idle, and now the new Campervan sitting idle, you know, last year I'd sold the motorhome, so it was easy to juggle cars. Now it's going to be more juggling. So I don't know is the honest answer. If something, you know, those that know me know I get through a lot of cars. I mean, this is the 4th one I've had this year, if you count the Maestro, the Black Freelander, this Land Rover and the Allegro. It's the 4th car I've had this year. So I get through a lot of cars, so it's highly likely something will just turn up, someone will offer me something and I'll go, ooh, we don't know. But no immediate plans yet. Come March, when this goes off the road to have all the work done, we'll have to see. I might end up using the missus's car for a while. I don't know. Might even use the Allegro a bit in the summer, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we are now just approaching the Kia dealership. So that seems a great time to wrap it up. Have a fantastic New Year's, whatever you do. Can't go anywhere, I know. Try and stay awake for the fireworks. I've got to stay awake and stop the dog shitting itself because she hates fireworks. And I shall catch you in 2021. Let's hope for a better year, hey? Stay safe, people. Later.